Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we're going to look at how to factorize with numerical factors. So we've seen in the past that using the distributive law we can expand out a bracket to get rid of that bracket, and we call that distributing a number. Factorizing is doing the same thing in reverse. So it's about figuring out what number we can put to the front of a bracket. To do that, we're going to have to identify factors. So 15x plus 10, in my head I'll break this up into their factors. So this part I'm doing in my head. 15x, well, I can make the number 15 by multiplying 15 and 1. I can make it by multiplying 5 by 3. I could make it by multiplying 3 by 5 and 1 by 15. And we have x, so the x is kind of tacked on to the end of all of these. And 10, well, I can make that by multiplying 10 by 1 and 5 by 2, and obviously 2 times 5 and 1 times 10, but I don't really have to worry about that. What I want to do is identify the largest common factor in both of these sets. And I'll notice that the one that they have in common is 5. So this expression is equivalent to saying, well, 5, and the remainder here was 3x, so times 3x plus, and here we have 5 times 10, 5 times 2 makes 10, so 5 times 2. There is a purpose for these different colors. Because 5 is a common factor, what we can do is we can pull that 5 out to the front of a set of brackets and put the remainder inside of the bracket, being the 3x plus 2. We call this the factorized form. And you can check that that's actually still the same by then distributing back out. 5 times 3x is 15x, and 5 times 2 is 10. Now here's another one, a similar one, but you'll find that there's a couple of different options here for our common factors that we can take. So 16, again, I'll do this in my head. You don't have to write these down, but I prefer doing them. We have 16x, and the numbers that we can break 16 up into are 16 times 1, 8 times 2, 4 times 4. And I'll just leave x on the side here. Just remember that all of those pair up with an x. 8y, that's 8 times 1, or 4 times 2, or the opposites, with a y tacked on the end. And you'll notice here that we have a couple of different sets. We could take 2 as a common factor, we could take 4 as a common factor, we could take 8 as a common factor. All of them work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the largest one, and in this case that appears to be 8. So I'm going to split this up into 8 times, the remainder is 2x plus 8 times, and I've left 1y. And so I can factorize this by pulling out the 8 to the front of a set of brackets, and on the inside, that's a 1 by the way, not an I, on the inside we have 2x plus, and 1y is just y. So that's the factorized version of this expression. And that is how we can factorize by pulling out numerical factors.